Hope about to enjoy about the today's the new Zefra deck profile for June 2018. This deck is a pendulum deck. This deck is very consistent and very powerful. It does what it can do very easy. Doesn't do half too many Zefras first, but that's not the too focused about. It's just about to get to Electromite. Okay, first I would play 2 Ash Fossilers to draw from the only hand trap in the deck, because you can't play too many hand traps because you got all the space. It's quite tight this deck. It's quite tight to field. Okay, this stops opponents search and sending stuff, anything to go to the grave, stops them summoning in from the deck, anything can stop them. It's very good. It lets you go focus and go into the next play, make you do some excellent plays. Okay, get you going and would make if you go in second. This is one of the cards you need, but this deck is more towards building going first. Then we play 3 Supreme King in Dragon Dark One. Okay, this is a pendulum monster, which basically, if you have, you can know when it's constantly normal on special summon, you can get one King Pring Gate pendulum monster from your deck to your hand, and if it's got in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your graveyard if there's no monsters on the field, which is excellent. So you literally can just go BAM! And then literally just gnaws them. There's Electromite! Well, you were committed a pendulum summon, which is excellent! So that are 4, which is good. Scale effect does never come up, so that's what's good about it. The more to use it, you want to use the more to pay for this card. You might play for it because it's a consistent. And you play 1 gate, 1 Supreme King Gate 0. This is just a one-off. This is just another scale. You don't use a scale effect, so it's just another scale. It's not that good. It's like God, yeah. But you don't want to see it in your hand. You want to search it. Then we play. This is a Zefra lineup. So we play Original Beast, Tamer, Canity. So basically, when this card's been normal summon or pendulum summon, you can get one. You can target 1 Zefra monster from your extra deck. Accept itself to add back to your hand, which is nice. It's a scale 7, which is good. You can use pendulum effect. The pendulum effect fun. All it does is all they do for the pendulum effect, accept Zefra. Can't summon anything else apart from Zefra or Ritual Beast, which is okay. Except Ritual Beast, and that's all the types will say, which is okay. Most time it's pretty alright. You don't you'll put in scale sometimes, not all the time. You will rather put the lower ones in the scale first. Okay. Next in wave 3, Zefra. Okay, we never will summon this card. You'll never summon this card. You'll never summon this card. Okay? The pendulum effect is basically, I got scale 1. I mean, a scale 0 or scale 1. I can come a scale 0. I mean, a scale 7, which is excellent. So it just comes the next, just so you can put a scale, whatever come, it will become. So if it's a 7, it could go into extra deck. If you put a 7, and if you have 1, you put a 7 in the extra, then you can pendulum summon that out straight away. And you can keep doing that every time. As long as you have this card alive, you can keep doing that every single time, which is excellent for this. Which is excellent, which makes it really good. You must play 3, and you can search it as many times in fact, you almost play 9 copies of this card, because it's that good. Then you play Sepane, the Secret of the Entity. This is your search of the deck. This is one you wrote from deck. This one can get any. So when this card pendulum summon, you can you never put this in the scale. You always will summon this. So when this card's been pendulum summon by battle or by card effect, you could add 1 Jensen or one Zefra spell and track onto your deck channel, which is good. So you go search the spell and track. Sometimes you will search the field spell. Sometimes you will search the negation, and sometimes you'll search the spell card, which is good, which can get the trap anyway. So there's 9 cards you can search for this, which is good. So it will never be in scale. Okay, you'll never put this card in scale, but as a pendulum card, it's very good. Yes, it's level 6, but it's one of your best cards in your deck. Then you got 1 Sepana, the treasures, and this makes your monsters tuners. That doesn't come up. Okay, you just use it just as a link file, just another name. Okay, that's all it is, and because it's a searchable target, it's fine. Yep. Then that's all the Zefra cards. Then the other ones are Abyss at the Curtain Rod. This is just now a special summon from the pendulum scale. Just special summon every no cards to fill, which is good. You would never use the monster effect. Okay, that's fine. Okay, then you'll play 1. Then you play 2 beasts Supreme Mythical Beast King Jackal. So when this card's in the first up with the Mythical Beast engine, no other cards can be in the Pendulum Scale. They destroy themselves in the Pendulum Scale, and then they can special one Supreme King monster from the extra, which is good. So this can just get another Supreme card out of your extra to get out. And when this card's on the field, you can place two spell count on the card. Okay, 2 spell count, which phase is a little spell in this deck. Then you can move to negate monster. And what's very good, this is also another you can leave this on the field as negation father, and then people are again, especially against tricks, so they're like, big monster with negation. Yes. And they can't go around this very much. Sometimes this game will win you games, and this is what you want to make with your first turn one of the games. Okay, then I play one Mythical Beast Master Jackal. 2 of this. So this is your search. So this will search one other Mythical Beast to your deck to your hand, which is good. And then there's a pendulum effect. The monster effect is place 2 pendulums counters on this card. Yeah. If he has 4 or more, keep in mind 4 or more. Okay, it's quite easy to get to that. You can try 1 power in his card on the field, banish it, and then gain the attack until the end of opponent's next turn. This card can go against by itself, which is called Advance the Monster, and sometimes this be enough for a game with other monsters. Okay, this will be enough to game to help you with your game. Okay, and that's all the monsters. With 22 monsters and 16 spells. So free Oracle of the Zefra. When this card's in your so when you place this one in the field spell, you can add 1 Zefra to your deck to your hand. Okay, you can use some of these other effects. You won't use of these effects except the Exy maybe you might use, but not very often they'll come in. Mainly you use this just to get the extra search. Yes, you are. People. Okay, that's all it does. It used to be with set rotation. You used to play this so they couldn't search and had to play this as a spell. But now Zefra is very good. So you don't use the other effects very often, okay? Then we play Zefra Prophecy. So this is you play 3 Zefra, add 1 Zefra to deck to your hand, which is excellent. And then when a Zefra monster is trying to be destroyed by a card effect, you can manage this card instead, which is excellent. You can only rate this card once per turn, but you always want 1 free because it's easy to search, easy to get to. It's another rotor for the deck, which is excellent. Yeah. And then we play 2 cards actually, just to go back row. You don't want to discard it because it's a pendulum deck, so that's fine. To go back row to vanish and stuff, which is good. 1 right Geki, just to make your boards go second, just to win, just to go second, just to outboard, just to out everything. Instant fusion just to get a fast straight to get another threat on the monster, just to move more cards off the field, just to go second. Yes, it might cost you life points, that's fine at the end of the day. And 1 on 2 Terraform just to get your field spell. That's all it does. So now a rotor is good to get the field spell from your hand so you can have consistency. Then 2 Polisar, just the extra draw, just a +1. Balance to 10 doesn't really on this deck. As long as you get this card on your deck first, it's fine. Then you play 1 Foolish Burial, just to get the Dark Worm into the grave. That's all. Okay. Then we play 2. That's all the spells. With 16 spells, the only trap in this deck is Separate Divine Strike, which is basically if a spell or trap card or monster effect is being added spell, you can banish 1 face-up Zefra from the extra deck and negate it. Now this will come at a cost, so be careful, but it's fine. Okay, you can use mobiles, but it's not valid too. It's just another negation set up. Okay, which is good. Okay, now that was the main monsters. Now let's get to the extra deck. 1 Thousand Straight, just to be more removal, just to get rid of monsters, just to set the monster, just to get an attack. Then you can link it off to Link Reaper, which is good. Link Reaper just to get another Link monster, just to negate attacks, just to get to another monster. Yeah, 2 Electromite, alright, just to destroy 1 card in the extra deck zone. Yeah. in the extra deck in the pendulum zone. You put one in the extra deck, yep, and then draw one for the hand. You'll make one most of the time. You'll make two maybe, but you make one every game. So it's good to have a second one just in case. Yep. And you play one Nightmare Cerberus just to destroy cost just to go second. Yep. Draw effect does come up sometimes, but not very often. And you play one Phoenix, yep, just to put spell and traps. You will draw if anyone come up, so yep, and then one Nightmare Unicorn just to remove monsters, just to shove them back in the deck, or other cards that can't be destroyed, can shove them back in the deck. Yeah, one Proxy Dragon just have more scales pointing that sideways, which is good, which gives you more which will give you more zinc. So cool. And play one Trebot Chest Bane just to go when we go into time. We can bomb the whole field. Yeah, that sort of thing. It'll do a bit more extra damage if you haven't got the cowboy sort of thing. Then Scaldy just to do the extra draws, the special summon from the hand. Yeah, gain 300 attack. You do some of this card sometimes, not all the time. But when you do something, it will win your games. Then Barrel just to outgoing second board, just to outgoing second, just to let them lose 500 attack. Just to be the big monster, and sometimes you win this game by yourself. Quite often, I'll summon this by yourself, and it'll win me games. Yeah. Then we got Utopia Lightning, just to get over big monsters. Just go 5,000, which is good. So Utopia just to rank up to Lightning. Yep. We want Tornado and just to put more back row because they are level 4s in deck, so it's quite easy for this card to be made. Then we play one level 41 big goose just to if you can't do very much this game, so use this card to just to slow the game down, to slow the game down, yeah, to slow the game down or to do big damage, yeah. The card can be structured effect, and sometimes this is a good card against tricks, so this is very hard to put out, which is cool. So that is the new Zefra deck for July 2018. Hope you see you next time. Hope you like the video. Hope you enjoyed the video today. Join the Hat Squad today and subscribe and watch all my videos and watch them when they come out live right now.